Good morning, traders. It is Monday, March 2nd, 2015. Just coming in today, getting ready to do a little trading. And I'm going to take an entry or see if I can get one. And I'll come back as soon as I do. Okay, I have just taken a short position here. Going short using the code. And let's see, I'm just going to go for 20 ticks on this first trade. 51. 20 ticks on this one. And just looking at the code a little bit, looks pretty good. We've got we've got two short entries, two code 1 short entries here, back to back, taking it short. Okay, I'll come back, show you the progression and the outcome. Just going for the exit here. Getting ready to put a break-even stop on it. It's at 50 on the stop. $50.50 on the stop. Going for the exit here. Where'd it go to? 33, and I'm at 31. There's my 2 ticks again. It cracks me up there. That's too funny. I mean, it could have just come down and hit, right? Come on. There you go. Funny stuff. Anyway, I'll come back and take another trade using the code. Not too hard with the code, is it? Pretty funny. Just have to know how to read the code. Pretty easy stuff. Okay, I will come back and take another entry. Okay, I have just taken another short entry here using the code system. The code system of trading. Let's go check the exit. 05 down to 85. Looking good. Just waiting for it to drop out now. Okay, I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, I've got my stop set to 14 here. So that's 5. That's 9 ticks. 9 tick loss. Always got to keep the loss small. Okay, I'll come back. Heading up towards my stop here. This is not good. Wow, fiddlesticks. I must have had the, I might have had the code wrong. Or that one could have just been really, or that one just didn't work. It's possible. I'm going to go look at something. I'll come right back, and I'm going to take another trade. Okay, I'm back in here in a long position. Code says go long. Uh-oh, not going to be offset on me, are you? Uh-oh. I'll let you watch this one, because if it's offset, I'm going to have to reverse. Come on. I checked it. It didn't look like it was offset to me, so that's why I took a position. Oh, no. It looks like it's going to be offset, but we'll see. Maybe not. We shall see. At least we got math to help us out here. Oh, we certainly wouldn't want to have to guess at this. Even though you've only got 2 choices, up or down. Come on. Get up there. Okay, I need to concentrate on the code. I'll be right back. Okay, I have reversed position. I've gone short here. The code is saying go short. '06, take a look at the exit, is at 86. I might want to go for more on this one. Let's see what it does. Yeah, let me think about this for a second. Let me just keep the math high and just go with 20. For those of you that came to my help session yesterday, you see what I'm talking about with respect to the offsets. My strategy is I just been taking the normal, and if it is offset, I do what I just did, which was reverse position. But I could have just saved myself just by waiting, using the technique I taught you, by just waiting for it to see, make sure, and then take the entry. I could have just easily saved myself the loss, and I could have made easily hit this winner here. Okay, preparing a break-even stop at 50.05. Looking at the code. Yep, preparing break-even stop at 50.05. $50.05. Looking at the code. Now I'm gonna have to hold off here. It's too much of a chance of it popping back up here, right up to this area, before it moves back down again. But once it breaks this 95 here and goes lower to 94, I'll place the break-even stop. Just needed to make a new low. Let's see, let me calculate that for a second. Off the code, we're talking that's, yeah, it's only like, it came real close to break-even stop point, but it didn't quite make it, and now it's coming back up, so I'm just gonna hold it here. I should make it. Code's still saying go short. Uh-oh. Where's my stop? Stop. Okay, I'm gonna place a stop here. Stop at 50.15. It's getting really, really choppy again. You know, it's going up, and then it goes down, and then it goes up, and it keeps giving me these entries, and I reverse position, and then it just chops around. It's getting choppy. Getting dangerous in here now. It's going to chop up and down and go back and forth to hit the stops. Coming up into the code 2 as well. Not an easy day. Okay, I need to go figure out what the code is because it doesn't look like I've got it. So let me come right back and I'm going to go figure that out. Okay, the code is holding here and it's dropping down now. Getting ready to place a break-even stop. 50.05 on the stop. I'm going to pop back up again. Let me take a look at the chart here. 10-minute looks really good. Looking at the code. Code actually looks good. Code traders out there, look at it. It's offset by 1. Coming down now. Offset. It looks good. So we've got actually have 2 of them in place. We've got a double top. We've got two code 1s in place going short. 2 code 1s going short. 1, 2. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, we're inferring the second code 1, but you know, it might not be the code, but if it is, then there's 2. It's getting a little choppy and dicey in here, though. I do not like this. I want it to come down. If I could just get it to break below here, I'll place a break-even stop. This trade's getting a little more risky now. Codes are in place, though. But we've got a code 2 coming up, and I know from experience that this thing could get real radical and choppy here. Am I recording? Oh, yes. See, if I'd have placed a break-even stop, look at that. Would have come and got me. Now I think it might drop out here. Nope. There it goes again. And there, and see? And all of a sudden, now it might drop out. Man, this thing, I don't like this trade now. But I'm in the code. What's my stops in place, right? Yep, 15, checking. Yes. Just let it go. This has turned into a risky trade, though. I probably should just get out right here. Ah, you dirty, rotten. Oh, brother. It's so choppy right now. Just look at it. Look at the chop. It made a nice drop earlier, and I caught it short. Now it just wants to chop around. I wish it would come down enough to allow me to get a break-even stop on it. If it could just break this 97 right here, I could do it. Preparing a stop. 50.05. Come on, break down. 50.05 on the stop. I just need to go below one time. Okay, stop in place. Here it goes. Bada ba bing. 20 ticks. And so, again, the code worked. You can see it dropping pretty good here. I should have went for more. Whenever you see a big drop like that, you should go for more. It's just that it dropped so fast I didn't have time to even cancel the orders. Sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes it will do that to you. But the important thing is, though, the most important thing is that I knew it was going to go down before it did it. Even when the code told me to go short or whatever it was, and I went short, or I think it was go long, and then I had to reverse position because the code told me to go short. Well, is that just a coincidence? What just happened? No. It's the code. It told me to go short, and what did it do? Made me wait for a while, but it didn't hit my stop, and it went down. My initial mistake was getting caught in an offset and not letting it show itself first before I took the entry. If I just would have did that, I wouldn't have lost any money, and I would have made a successful trade very easily. But it's hard to break bad habits. I mean, to break old habits. They're offsetting it now. It's going to take me a while to get it into my head that I need to wait for this offset. I need to wait for this offset. Sure, I can teach you to do it, but getting myself to do it is not so easy because I'm so used to taking it normally. But they keep doing that to me. I'll get used to it. I mean, let me think about something. Yeah, we might be able to come close to nailing the code 2. Let me see. Yep. We should be able to do pretty good. Yeah. We should be able to do pretty good. So let me go. I'll come back, and we will target another entry. See if I can hit another 20 ticks. Okay, I've just taken a short position here. I think I've got it right, but the code 2 has not given a signal yet. I've taken an entry prior to code 2, hoping I've got it right. If I've got it right, I'm sitting really pretty. I'm going to go for 30 ticks. If I've got it wrong, I'm going to have to reverse position. Let's see, what would be my loss? 56, 66. I'd have a 10 tick loss. I'd have to reverse position. Wouldn't be happy about that. The reason why I took it was because I believe I've got code 1 as well. Okay, I'm going for 30 ticks, taking it down to 56, taking it down to 26 on the limit. Let's go take it down there. Taking it down to 26, going for 30 ticks. Okay, stand by. Stand by. We've got... Okay, no signal. No code 2 signal yet. It's looking good, though. Looking very good. I think it's going to happen. I could be wrong, though. Need to wait for it to trigger. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Tricky little sucker, isn't it? It really is. I could have just waited, you know, until the code 2 activated, but see, that could have been code 1 right there. I could get out right here if I wanted to, and just when in doubt, get out. But okay, code. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is not something I want to do. I think I'm gonna have to reverse position. Darn it. Okay, where's the reverse at? Okay, I'm reversed. Man, this isn't. Did you see? Don't you remember this thing did this to me just the other day? It did the same exact thing to me. Same exact thing. Alright, what do I think I can get out of this? This is a 30 tick trade right here. This is a 30 tick trade. Let me go for 30 ticks. 67. Yeah, let's take it up to 97. This is a 30 tick trade because, let's go take a look. I'll show you why. Let's go to the 10. Alright. Here we are, 10 minute, okay? Now, obviously you can see we were, you know, cruising around here. We came down. It shot up hard into the USA session, really hard, right? Code 2, big trade. Nailed code 2 on the charting surface, by the way. So it goes up, it comes back down really hard, okay? Now it's given a code 2 long signal at the bottom of a chart here. Okay, remember sometimes it gives it a long signal at the top of a chart. Right now it's giving it at the bottom of a chart. So after having gone down so big, it's now giving a long signal. It's good for a nice little pop here off the bottom. Nice little pop back up. Whether it will continue back up, I cannot say, but it's good for a nice little 30 tick pop. So that's what I'm going for here. 20 tick stop in place. Default on this trade. And oh, by the way, the range is extremely tight. So that's another reason why I want to go for 30 ticks. The range is extremely tight. It's an abnormally tight range. So it's good for a pop. It should pop up good. I could possibly go for more, like 40 ticks on this trade. But I'm just going to keep the math pretty high and go for 30. If I wanted to keep the math extremely high, I'd go for 20. But 30 is still pretty good math. Still pretty high. Off a trade like this. Let's go take a look at the daily. Where are we on the daily? Okay, that daily doesn't look very good because you got this big line here, and of course we got this other big line here. What I'm hoping for is a retraction now off that line, a traction going back up to make that line disappear now, and this line will hold. And with the code 2 entry to go long, that should happen. What I'm sort of not understanding is where's that line coming from? Ah, there it is. Yeah, that line's coming from earlier when it made its top, and it's come back down. So it went up, made a top, came back down halfway, now just gave a code 2 long signal. So it should go back up again. And it should be good for an easy 30 ticks. See that line you're seeing? That's this right here. That's this line. Then it's come back all the way back down hard. Right? Bottom down here. And then it's come up right to here. Code 2 says go long. It's putting on a good show though, isn't it? Coming down, looking like it's going to come down. It's putting on a good show. This is why, just look at it for yourself. Watch it for yourself. You know, can you judge which way it's going to go? Do you know where to get in? Do you know what it's going to do? Can you get in without taking a huge loss, but yet, if you're wrong, but yet it still works? Most of the time, anyway. That's what the code represents. A system that gives you a mathematical way to play the market mathematically, not guessing or, you know, just a system, you know, underlying, very simple, basic. You do 20 ticks, you know, you do this and this, and it's very easy, very simple. It's simple to follow, and it works. But look, could you tell what to do? My point is that it's not obvious what's going to happen. You know what I mean? In other words, it's not like we're going up right now and I bought and now we just continue to go up. You know what I mean? Or we're going down and I sold and it just continues to go down. No, this is like, you know, what's it going to do now? It's sitting on the fence. I mean, it went up, it went down. Now it's in the middle of going halfway on the 10-minute chart here. What's it going to do? Going to go up? Going to go down? Not too many people know. But the code 2 says go long. And I know from the code 2 what it's been running from the charting service, that it's been running about 30-40 ticks every day. And on this particular one, I think it's good for 30 ticks. Otherwise, if it wasn't sure, or I didn't know that or something like that, I just go for 20. 20 is still good, right? But I'm pretty sure I can get 30 off this one. Probably could get 40 off this one. But I'm just going to go for 30. It's a good one. Good one to go for. And it's going to launch anytime and start taking off. Watch. But it's important to be able to know, it's important to be able to get in before it happens. That way you don't chase it or anything like that. You get a good entry without getting your stop hit. That's what the code represents. So it's just a matter of time. It won't take too much longer, I don't think, and it's going to take off. I'll come back and show you the progression and, of course, the outcome of this trade. But I'm going for 30 ticks on this one. I'll be back. And by the way, on the zoom out a little bit here, you can see the chart a little bit better. you know, from 67, 30 ticks takes it up to 97 right there. That's where we're going. 97. Nice little pop back up. And just look at this thing. I mean, just look at the show it's putting on. What does it look like to you? If you looked at it right now, doesn't it look like it's going to go down? Looks like a top there, top right there. Now it's starting to come down, right? Doesn't it look like that? And yet the code says go long. And if you watch my videos, you see that the code is the one that's right most of the time. Actually, the code is always right 100% of the time. It's just that your interpretation of the code is not always 100% right. The better you are with that, the better you will be. If you were so good that you could see it no matter what, then you would be right 100% of the time. Because the code is always right. It would be a mathematical impossibility for the code to be wrong. By default, it's not. It's inherent by its very nature. It cannot be wrong. Anyway, it's just playing a little game here until it launches. And we just have to wait. But it won't take much longer. Probably within a half an hour, certainly within an hour, but I would say within maybe even 15 minutes, it'll probably start getting going. Or at least a half an hour. But I'd say any minute here, because the reason why is because of the for you code traders out there, because of the range I keep talking about. This one is really special. This one's tight. Now, let's take a look at it. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it's a tight one. This one's extremely tight. This one's abnormally tight. You won't see a tight one like this very often at all. These only come around once every... You know, I really should be going for like 50 ticks on this. Seriously. 30 ticks is like not enough. Whenever you get a really tight trade like this, it's gonna pop most of the time. Not 100% of the time. True. Almost nothing is 100% of the time, but except for the code. But let's just put it this way. You know, when you consider mathematics and you want to go for certain trades, you know, the higher the math, the better. This is it. This is pretty high math right here. Once it pops, once it breaks as high as 74, it'll basically just pop. And it'll start going straight up, on a straight up bar, most likely. And let's put it this way, it should be good for a solid 30 ticks. That's real high math. Going higher than that is still pretty good trade for this. It could come all the way back up here, but you're reducing your math down. But if you wanted to go for it and play that kind of lock-in game or something like that, you could. But for me, I'm just going to take the 30 ticks. See, for me, it's just a game of precise mathematics. I know that 30 ticks is very high math. Look at 30, look at the mathematics on that, say, about 80%. That's good math. But I wanted to show you this trade before it even happened. And the real key is the tightness. It's really tight. Now, if this was a Friday, it might not mean anything on a Friday. But today, on a Monday, oh yeah, it should pop good. But it could take a while, so I'll come back and I'll show it to you, the progression and of course the outcome of this trade. I just wanted to show really quick for the record. Look at it. Look at it. Look like it's going to go down. This thing cracked me up. I mean, just look at it. If you're, if you're a trader and you don't know the code or something, you're looking at that going, ooh, top, starting to come down. Ooh, better jump on it short. It's a continuation of the short. Look, watch this. See? Look at that. If you're a trader, well, you tell me. If you're a trader, you're looking at that going, we gotta go short. We gotta go short. Look, it's just coming down. And it just looks like it's a continuation of the short, right? You don't want to miss it. It's going to start coming down now, and it's going to go break below the below and start coming down, right? Code 2 says go long. Watch this. The Houdini trader. So I'm going to start calling myself the Houdini trader. Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Because it's going to go up. And I've got a 30 tick exit on it from here. So it's not as if it's just going to go up. It's going to go up in a relatively good way. Relatively big way. For a nice trade anyway. Nice calculated trade. And here it goes again. Going down again. I mean, they really, they're really trying to fake it, aren't they? It would fake a lot of people out. That's the power of knowing the codes. I'll be back. I just wanted to show you really quick how it went up right here to 71, almost broke that high, and then came back down again. And I just want to show how, through the trading itself and even the chart, now you got a top, a double, a triple. The chart says go short. It's a continuation of the move down, right? Okay, chart says go short. So what I'm trying to show here is that the code is superior to the chart, to the trend, whatever anything and everything. The code is superior. The code is going to tell you the direction it's going to go, even when you don't have any clues anywhere else. Only the code. Almost broke there at 71 again. And, it's going to launch. It's just a matter of when. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, but it will launch. And by knowing the code, you know that. If you didn't know the code, I don't see how there would be any way that you could tell. Everything that you could get, anything besides the code says go down, go down, go down. It's a continuation of the move. Top, 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 top. But watch. It's going to pop, it's going to break, and it's going to shoot up. I'll come back. Here comes the break. There's 74, 70, 75 is the break. 75 is the break. It's there it is. It's already broken. So there you go. There you go. It's broken. It's going up now. It's not going up super fast, but it doesn't matter how fast or how slow it goes. All that matters is that it makes it to 97 and gets me out, right? That's all that really matters with respect to me in this trade. So, and the code. And so, everything is going according to plan. And it's not moving very fast, but it probably won't take much longer. 15 more minutes maybe. Maybe a half hour. But we'll see. I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, I said like, what, 15 minutes or something? May have to increase that by a little bit. This thing is moving slower than molasses. And it's, playing this little game, I'm gonna go up, no, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go up, no, I'm gonna go down. But watch, it'll make it to the exit. It's just that, you have to know what it's going to do before it does it. You say, well, why will it make it to the exit? Well, you have to know the code. But you will admit, though, that if you don't know the code, and you're just watching from the sidelines, you will admit, though, that it doesn't look like it's going to go up there, right? I mean, there's nothing to indicate. It's not as if we've been going up and, it's just got to stretch out a little bit more and go up there. No. Things going down, just messing around, going sideways, and it keeps going down. There's nothing to indicate that it's going to all of a sudden go way up here to 97. Especially over the next hour and a half. Within an hour and a half. There's nothing to really indicate that, except for the code. Trying to show you the power of the code before it even happens. Now it's possible it might not make it to 97 and might only make it to like 92 or something. But my point will be made that I knew which direction it would go and go up to this general area before it even went there. By using code 2. This is the 1 trade per day strategy, by the way. Okay, I will come back. You can see it's going back up here, but it is definitely inchworming its way today. It's a bit slow. But once it starts to get going more, it should pick up a little bit. It should start to move a little faster. It's just going really, really slow upward to create this new move up, but do it slowly. That's all. But what's important is that you know where it's, where you can, where the math is high that you can get. Now, if I wanted to go for 20, I would go for 87. Right there. But I'm pretty sure I can get 30 off this. Once it starts going up here, it'll start to increase a bit. And then hit my exit. And also by virtue of the fact that code 2 has been good for 30 ticks or more every day that it's successful. So should be able to hit this 30 ticks. And my entry is pretty good. So I'll come back and show it to you. It's going to take a little while though. Okay, it just broke again. See if it picks up any speed here now. Or if it wants to still play this game. Yeah, I guess it's going to still play this game for a little bit. Oh well, it'll do it soon. I'll come back. I just wanted to show really quick how it's come. It went up to what, 82? Went up to 82, and it's come all the way back down to my break-even point, my entry point. And my point to this is that look at the show that it's putting on. I mean, it goes up and it comes back down. Comes back down, right? Comes back down. It comes back down. It goes up. It comes back down. I mean, it's like, if you're long, you feel like, man, we just can't get anywhere. This thing just does not want to go up. And if you're short, well, depends where you're short at, but the trade is just, what I'm trying to say is it's very tricky. people don't know whether to go short or whether to go long, or you know what I mean? There's no help anywhere to anybody. But if you know the code, you hang on for the exit. Now that my real high math would be here, 87. Right here. Really high math. It'll make it to there. But I believe it'll make it to there. But if it continues to act slow like this, I'll just go for the 20 instead of the 30. But I'm going to give it more time. I'll come back. I just wanted to show you that it's broken again. This was the high right there. And it just broke the high. But it's moving slower than molasses. It's funny to keep watching this thing do this. You know, it breaks the high, comes back down. It double topped right there. Breaks the high, comes back down. 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 This thing cracks me up. But if you know the code too, then you know what you can get. You know, because like for instance, the charting that I do every day, that charts it out and shows what it's running. If you know what it's running, then you know what you can get. I mean, it's either going to work for what it runs or it won't work at all. So, you know, and since it's working, it's going to run what it normally runs. Therefore, it's going to hit my exit. But I'll tell you something, my original exit would be at 87. If this thing doesn't get me out here soon, I'm just going to take 87. Take the 20 ticks and just run. Because this is, you know, making me wait a long time. But I won't get out until it at least goes 20 ticks, so it's got to go up to 87 before I'll even think about getting out. Anyway, I'll come back. Still got plenty of time. About another hour we got. This chart, though, gives you a little better perspective, I guess. You know, you see we came all the way down, and then I took an entry here using the code 2, and it's moved up, and you're still waiting for another break up here and to go up to 97. Or at least here up to 87. So, sure is making me wait a long time on this one today, though. Some days are fast, some days take a while, as you can see. I'll come back. Okay, as soon as it breaks this 85 here, it's going to shoot up a little bit. Well, maybe it won't shoot up. It hasn't been doing that, but it should move up a little bit. And at 87 marks 20 ticks, so I'm going to wait for it to pop a little bit. Hopefully it'll come up here, and then I'm going to be looking to exit. Just basically going to exit somewhere up here. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 88, 87. Just somewhere in here. Depends how much it moves when it finally breaks. But this thing is moving slower than molasses. I'm going to give it another half hour, and that's all the time I can give it. I'm going to exit the trade. Oh man, be happy when the good days come where it just gets you out really fast. Makes it look so easy, whereas these you gotta wait. And it keeps doing this on you. It keeps going down, making it look like it's gonna go down, making it look like it's gonna go down, making it look like it's gonna go down. And it goes up higher, and it just keeps doing that. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't say irritating, just a waste of time. Okay, I'll come back though. If I wanted to, I could just get out right here and just call it. Just say, okay, forget it. I'll take 15 ticks, whatever that is, and just call it instead of going for more. But you know what? It's going to make it up there. So, just have to wait. I'll come back then. Okay, unfortunately for me, I do have to run. I'm gonna go ahead and exit this trade. Okay, I'm out right there. The trade most likely is gonna make it where I said it would go, just like I said, but I don't have time to wait, and I don't want to turn my back on this one. I've gotta leave right now, go take off and go somewhere. So I don't want to turn my back on or anything like that. Just get out, take what I can get. Every day's a different day. Some days gives you a lot, some days gives you a little, some days gives you nothing, some days takes away from you. Every day's different. I'll be back tomorrow to do some more trading using the codes, and I hope you code traders out there are learning a lot from watching these videos. I know that you are, and I'll do the charting service in just a little while after I get back. And oh, by the way, nailed the code 2 on the charting. That's a perfect entry. So, I mean, you know, the not this code 2, but the previous one. So anyway, should be doing really well with that for you code 2 traders out there. I can't get up that early, but you can see I can do pretty good even later in the day. You know, it's like 4 o'clock on the East Coast right now. Only 1 o'clock here, but look, I'm still trading and making money. So, you know. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Happy trading out there, traders. Hope you guys are doing good, especially the code traders. I know you guys are working on it and doing good out there. Take care, traders. See you tomorrow.